Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's doing fine, doing well. So, in this reading, we're going to find out whether you should stay or you should leave. So, it's a disclaimer that whoever is going through a situation, it could be, a career situation or maybe a love situation where you are questioning that would you rather stay or would you leave? Okay, you're like, you have a job and you're thinking that should you leave the job right now and get another one, or you should stay here and work there more, or it could be about a situationship, or it could be about love, that whether you should be with that person or you should leave them, or if you are in a study or in a degree and you're thinking about leaving it, you can come here for guidance. Remember, this is just guidance, and you have to make your own decisions. You're responsible for your own life decisions, so also keep that in your mind. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. For group number one, we have this Wheel of Fortune card. Okay. And for group number two, we have this Tower card. Hmm. So you can, just pause the video and focus, and you can feel like which group you're drawn to. And remember, many people, it's not about your zodiac sign over here. Whatever you resonate with, you can pick that. Okay. So, hello, group number one. You asked that whether you should stay or should you leave the situation in which you are currently at. So, whether you should leave or whether you should stay. Let's see. The Fool card. Okay. Usually, the Fool card talks about taking a leap of faith or taking some risk. Okay. And starting something from a zero. The Fool card is represented by a zero here. So it talks about, trusting your basic instinct, or trusting the gut feeling. Hmm. Then we have the World. The World card talks about, cycles which end. Okay, cycles ending. It talks about, completion of a cycle. So you might be getting a promotion. That's what it translates to. You might be getting some promotion, some, like, it could be in this current scenario, in some other scenario, but there is a lucky situation coming on. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups. Can I get the clarifier? Seven of Cups. Hmm. Okay, you might be getting offers. Like, suppose you're in a job and you're getting more offers about higher paying jobs, or something like, um, some other benefits. Why am I stuttering? I don't know why. Okay, if it's a love situation, you might be getting other proposals and you're waiting for somebody to propose. You're waiting that your situation with them can improve, like that. Okay, I don't take reversal. I'm not taking them right now, but it came out and it wants to be in the reverse, so I'll take it as it is. The Ten of Wands is in the reverse, so something is going to be very easy for you. Hmm. Page of Wands. Hmm. Page of Wands also talks about starting something new, starting new projects, taking on new type of a work, or starting a new relationship, or everything is talking about starting things from a zero. Mm. The Eight of Swords. You might feel trapped. Hmm. You might feel like, it's like you're telling yourself that there is there are no red flags, but there are eight red flags around you. You're telling yourself that no, there's nothing wrong going on, but you're simultaneously asking yourself the question that, deep down, you know that you should leave. I didn't want to say it like that, but I should say it, but I'll clarify it more. I want get to the conclusion right now. Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, maybe the job or anything XYZ that you have right now, or the situationship or the relationship you have right now, used to be very beautiful. Like it had a beautiful beginning, and you were quite hopeful, and you often think of yourself that it was quite naive of you to just jump into this thing, but somehow now it is becoming very difficult for you to even think straight, or to you're very you say to yourself that I'm a very logical person, but why can't I decide right now? Or maybe I used to decide on things very quickly, and now I cannot. This is the thing. Temperance has come up here. Okay, so when temperance in this situation, temperance is coming out, I can, what advice I would like to give you, I would like you to know one thing. You know, sometimes when you cannot make your mind up, and you think that you're not brave enough to take a decision, or maybe you're confused, you need to, create a list. Okay, two lists. One list should be about why am I doing this? Why am I still here? And the other list should be about why am I even asking this question? Why do I want to leave? Right? And right now you're looking at the things that why you should leave. Okay, so the thing is that you can leave, or you can stay. It's your choice. It's completely your choice. But what would happen if you leave? And what would happen if you stay? That is also the question here. But okay, King of Wands, I would actually like to clarify it. Spirit, can you? Okay, where's that deck? Here. Spirit, I just want you to please clarify the King of Wands card. Thank you very much. Please clarify the King of Wands card. Work through your fears. You feel like, if you will leave, you feel like things would collapse, or you're not actually forming a future, like a probable future, like what will happen if I leave. You need to properly think about it. Think about what can happen if you leave. How will you manage the situation if you decide to leave? Because I feel like there is this thing inside of you that wants to leave. Okay, surrender to the divine. Okay, so the thing here, which Spirit wants to actually point out here, is that suppose if you're asking the question, why are you even asking the question? That's the thing. Why are you even asking the question? And if you stay, how will it benefit you? If you leave, how will it benefit you? You need to actually know. And until and unless you fight through your fears, it would be very difficult to take action. Even if I tell you, okay, do this, you're going to do the things which you're comfortable with. Even if I tell you to do, if I tell you to do B, you will still do A because A is more comfortable to you. Thinking about, how A will turn out, it will be more comfortable. You know, so, what Spirit is trying to say here is that, until and unless you find the courage to tackle the situation or to do anything about the situation, the best thing is to rest for a while, you know, and ponder upon it and prepare yourself and make yourself brave enough, and even if you want to work out the situation, it's if you want to l- not leave the situation, it's totally valid. But everything needs to take its time. You need to take your time. You need to take your time, and you need to wait until you feel powerful enough to do so. Sometimes you desperately want to leave, and you cannot blame yourself for that. You shouldn't push yourself, beat yourself up for the situation. It's totally fine. Do take your rest, okay? That's all, group number one. I hope it really helped you. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps with the growth of the channel. Right now, I'm taking personal tarot readings, and if you're interested, you can mail me. The email address is mentioned in the description. Okay, goodbye. Hello, group number two. You chose the Tower card, and when you look at this card, there are two gods which are sitting right beside the tower. The tower is broken. There is a lightning that is struck, and the mask is about to fall off. So let's start with your reading, shall we? So, should you leave or should you stay? That's the question that we asked. Let us, get the answer from the spirit. Should you leave? Should group 2 leave or should group 2 stay? So we have a time for healing. Hmm. I think that, with the tower breaking, something broke. Maybe you broke, and now you need time to heal. And I feel like rather than taking action about, okay, I would want more cards. We have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Okay, you might be a Capricorn, or the person you're dealing with might be a Capricorn, might be a Cancer. Take it however it resonates. Not necessarily they might have them in their charts. And let's start. Should you leave or should you stay? You have the Lovers. Okay, so this involves your love life, maybe, or this talks about something that you're in love with, or some work, or something that you love a lot, and it means a lot for you. Okay, this reading means a lot, and Three of Wands. It seems like there is a hope, maybe that things might, become good, and things might turn out for the better, and you might save this situation. The Ten of Swords. But let me tell you, group number two, the situation is not that good, okay? Things are not that good. We have the Two of Pentacles here. Hmm. Two of Pentacles here. And you're actually deciding, like, quite logically. You might have strong earth energy in your chart. You're actually deciding, like, this or that, and you're saying to yourself that I'm going to make a practical decision, but deep down inside, like, okay, there might be like monetary dependence. You're dependent on the person or on the situation in regards to money, and maybe they are your primary source of money. Maybe they are responsible for feeding you or for giving you money or taking care of you, or maybe it might be a job for some people, so you have to risk a lot of money if you're going to leave it. Hmm. Then again, you have the Eight of Swords, and there is a feeling. You have the Eight of Swords, and there is a feeling that, there is a feeling that of you being trapped. The Eight of Swords is about this figure which is strapped, blindfolded, and hands are tied, and Eight Swords, like, they cannot even move. They cannot even think about moving, and if they move, they harm themselves. And it's a very tricky situation. It's a very like kind of a miserable situation as well, but an unfortunate situation. But this person can, like in the traditional cards, they can untie themselves. Here, I don't see that they can untie themselves, or maybe they have started to untie themselves. Maybe. Let's just see. Hmm. So, like, should they leave or should they stay? We have the death card. The death card talks about endings, ending things. If things that are not built, the tower also talks about that if something isn't built on a firm foundation, if something is already shaky, no matter how much stories of rooms you're going to build on, that building is eventually going to fall. And that is for the betterment of it. If the tower falls, only then you can, start again and make a firm and a strong foundation, so that the next building that you make doesn't fall off. And I think that there's also a different type of a face here because of the skull, and a mask is falling off. And I think that somebody unintentionally, maybe, or in anger, revealed their true selves to you, and you are thinking that I thought of them to be a totally different person, or maybe I thought that this job was a totally different job. And um it's not that, they're making me do other stuff that I don't want to do, like that. Wheel of Fortune again. Okay, Wheel of Fortune has come up with the death card, and it tells you, in conjunction, like in with the death card, it says that some things that break are for your own benefit. Why not? Some things that break should break, you know if things are meant to break, they break. If things are meant to mend, they mend. You have to trust the process. You have to trust how things are eventually unfolding. Things, okay, Queen of Swords. Some of you might be even thinking about taking a divorce. Queen of Pentacles, okay. When the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Pentacles, when they come side by side, and in especially in these types of readings, it shows that maybe there is polygamy involved, or maybe there is cheating involved. And you are actually, like, if this mask is falling, you might have caught someone cheating and caught them making love with someone else, and this would have actually caused you very much hurt and harm. And I'm very sorry, group number two, if that is. Okay, this thump could have been significant. Somebody dropped something in another room, and it could be like that. Your world collapsed, maybe, or maybe you could have found something, like some, if it involves a job, or maybe they've hired someone, and they're training them so that they can kick you out. And it's quite triggering, like, you somebody is choosing someone else over you, and you are feeling very bad, and you're feeling like, mm, and I'm really really sorry for the sound at the back. Actually, at first I thought that I should cut it out during the editing, but it might be significant, for some of you it might be significant. Now let's see further. We have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Okay, you might be depressed now, or you might be, in your bed constantly, and you're thinking that, harming yourself. Trigger warning. Some of you might even think about harming yourself, and the Tower has come again here. This time, a person is falling off, lightning is getting struck, and some person is falling off. It's like, the ground just vanished beneath my feet, and I felt like I'll fall, that sort of a feeling. And you were thinking, like, all of those clues make sense now, all of the red flags make sense now. And again, underneath these two queens is another queen, the Queen of Cups. Now I would actually clarify it. There may be more than one. There more be there would be more than one cheating instance. Or I see constant red flags. Can I clarify the Queen of Cups? Thank you. Temperance. Okay. Like for some of you, not for all of you, somebody would have, like, you like a person and they would have a secret family somewhere else, and you found out about it, and now you're heartbroken. Like, what should I do? Should I, not talk? Maybe you haven't even talked about this to them, maybe, or you're trying to, break the news to the other person as well, that you know that this person is playing a double game. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Okay, this is a very complicated situation. Should you leave or should you stay? The magician. Okay, the magician says that everything is in your hands. You possess the power of, leaving, or, okay, you possess the power of leaving or letting go. And with the devil, there is a lot of energy about taking revenge or an obsession, or like some sort of a trauma bond. Like, this might not be the, or maybe like the way I'm seeing it, some of you might have been abused or beaten up badly, like some of you. And what I'm seeing here is that there is a trauma bond. In a trauma bond, like, somebody acts very nice and then they act very bad. And then they again act very nice and then they again act very bad. And it actually plays so much with a person's head that they think that abuse is a part of love. So the magician and the devil, they talk about, the magician talks about that, you know, you are the one who is solely responsible for your decisions, and no other person can take your decisions for you. Whereas the devil says that you might be attached to this situation, to this job, to this person very much firmly, that even if they're doing very bad, you're still going to stick around. And there might be fights every day, but the fear of losing, the fear of abandonment is so much more than the desire of being treated well. And the advice here is to tell your friends or to take advice from other people, and tell many people, like not many people, not everyone, like, 3 to 4 trusted friends. Talk to them, and when you will talk to them, and even take therapy if you can, talk to the people around you and tell them about your scenario. And when you will be telling them, then you will, it will struck your mind that, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, what is happening? Like, am I a fool or something? Like, I clearly know that this person doesn't like me, and it was all a show, and I cannot leave, and it's being very tough for me, and like, I know clearly that I should leave, but why am I not leaving? And I think that I don't even love the situation anymore, and I don't like the idea of it being forever. And I'm so sick and tired of all of these things, and I have developed certain feelings that I need to, hurt the other person or harm myself, or I don't even know what I will do. If I leave, maybe it's going to be more dangerous for me if I leave. If I stay, maybe it's going to be more safe if I stay. So these are the things that are coming up in your head. And I will, ending the reading with justice. Justice talks about contracts, ending or making contracts. It talks about divorces as well. Maybe some sort of a legal matter is here that is being talked about. But I will say in the end that I will say that leave, okay, but don't abruptly leave. there is a thing about building a support system. First, build a support system, okay? Because this person is habitual, or this company is habitual of spreading lies against you and making up things against the people who are opposing them. So be very careful, okay? Have a very safe journey ahead. Do subscribe to my channel, do like, share, and comment. It really helps with the growth of the channel. Currently, I'm taking personal readings, and if you're interested, you can mail me. My Gmail is available in the description below. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.